And we thought that Virgin Galactic cannot go even further down, but yet it happened. Just as of this recording, a couple of minutes ago, I got a lot of messages on my Instagram, okay? So if you're not following me yet on Instagram, make sure to follow me there. Wolf of Dubai Danny is my username. You can follow me there. You can send me messages there, and I try to reply to all of them. Now, if we are looking into the pre-market, we see actually something that is quite shocking for many people, especially those people who are investing in space. Because pre-market, we are down to below 11. Almost 12% down as of the pre-market. So the real question is, what the hell is happening, okay? I mean, wait, it's getting a little bit more dramatic. What the hell is happening? Okay, so this is the questions that I got in my inbox on Instagram. And guys, we have another capital raise, right? From the Virgin Galactic company as of the 13th of January of today. Okay, so they want to raise almost $500 million more, and this is the news. Now, stay with me because we will go into every single detail and why this is actually great news if you're a long-term investor. Okay, so here we go. We are going into the news first. If you haven't followed him yet, make sure to follow Michael Cheats. He's a space reporter for Virgin Galactic, and he tweeted just the following. Virgin Galactic announced plans to raise up to $500 million in debt to fund working capital, general and administrative matters, and capital expenditure to accelerate the development of its spacecraft fleet. And then you go into the article, and here it's saying basically all the details. So it's like $500 in debt. It's a convertible note, which I will get into it what it is exactly. Then you have here, the details of the deal of the convertible notes. And and then if you're going into this article, it's not really saying much. It says, the company intends to use the net proceeds from the offering to fund working capital, general and administration matters, and capital expenditures to accelerate the development of its spacecraft fleet. When I read this here, it really was like a relief moment, okay? Because whatever the company does to accelerate the growth of building spaceships, it's great, okay? This is the one and only bottleneck for Virgin Galactic, how many spaceships they can fly as soon as possible, how fast they can actually scale. Not the customers, not the technology, it's really how they can scale the business. So every dollar is obviously well spent on the expansion of the fleet. So other than that, it's not really much informative, so forget about this article, and let's dive into the most important part here, okay, which is the SEC filing. The SEC filing is to be found on the website of Virgin Galactic, or you got it via email, depending if you subscribe to their newsletter. And by the way, guys, let me know in the comments where you are watching from so I can give you a shout out. I have people here from Berlin, I have Chicago in the house, Zurich, Switzerland, Toronto, Sydney, Canada, and Chicago as well, okay? So make sure to keep on posting. So this is the SEC filing, Form 8K. And, it gives us a little bit of material to the whole thing, okay? So what I really like is that with public companies, everything is very, very transparent, okay? So every sales of stocks, of the team, of the management, until, capital raise with all the details, everything is documented really well publicly. So every investor can actually look up where what they think about this, okay, and how they should think about this. And before we diving into the SEC filling about this convertible note, let me first explain what is a convertible note. Maybe I can find a nice graphic here, because it's a little bit different than your usual, capital raise on the stock market. So what it is, it's basically, let me see if I find a nice nice graphic. Yeah, maybe this one, maybe something simple. So here you can see, so actually a convertible note is a kind of loan that the company offers to investors. Okay, so let's say Virgin Galactic say, hey, you know what, you can loan us money, in this case up to $500 million, and we will give you a certain percentage of your money that you give us. Now, at the end of this convertible note, or in between, depending on the regulations of the convertible note, they can say, you know what, instead of we paying you back the money, you will get back equity. Okay, so the interesting part will be here, if they are doing this convertible note now, they can turn this on the favorable conditions, which is now, as you know, now you pay around $11 per share, which is quite favorable, better than in 2027 with the actual price. If this is the case or not, this need to be seen later on into the details of the deal, but something like this can be very smartly engineered, and I guess the guy who's engineering this is Shamas Palihabitia. But let's not dive into that more technically, because we don't have this information now. So let's have a look what the SPCE filing actually says. Okay, so the SPCE filing is the following here. It's a PDF file that gives us a little bit more of information. It's giving you the details of the deal here. $425 million should be raised with that, with the option. With the option of $75 million. Wow, got you. 425 million with the option of 75 million more to come to the total sum of $500 million. Okay. Other than that, this is blah 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 blah. I have read it already for you, so I will just skip to the most important parts, which is basically the investors of the convertible note got first the primary financials of the company, which is not that of a big deal, because we know there's nothing like crazy about this company. But what I really like is that you get a little bit more information about the company itself. Okay, so you will see that if we're going further down, here's all the risk factors about the company, and why forward-looking statements could be compromised because of, for example, the pandemic or something else, right? But if you're going down, you see here a very interesting part now, a new updated version, what Virgin Galactic is standing for and what is their further view on the company. This is brand new, guys. So obviously this kind of version went around and was already there in the internet or said in company earnings, but this is now brand new. So let's have a look what they are writing. Okay, so the first part is obviously what the company does and so on. There's nothing interesting there. Okay, but what is interesting is the following. Let me see, where's the okay, so our team is currently in various stages of design, testing, and manufacturing additional spaceships and rocket motors to meet the expected demand. Okay, so here's again, we need to build more ships to really cover the demand. The demand is the only bottleneck. Okay. Our next generation spaceships will include the various learnings from our flight test program, and we will be able to design and manufacture our future spaceships to allow for greater predictability, faster turnaround time, and easier maintenance. Then you will see another information. I think this is nothing new, but the VSS Imagine will be having the possibility to fly 2 flights per month, and the new Delta class spaceship will have a turnaround of 1 flight per week. Okay, so every week we can fly, so 4 flights per week. And if you are wondering what is a delta wing airplane, okay, so if you're looking into that, it's basically looking a little bit like a spaceship already. The Concorde was a delta wing. The I think this European fighters are delta wing, so it will look a little bit like that. And guys, remember that when they did the presentation of the supersonic flight, you can see also this is a delta wing type class airplane. Okay, so maybe they are building already this kind of preliminary version of that, where they will use later on to go from New York to London in 90 minutes. Okay, which could be very, very cool. However, then there's another information following the planned enhancement being made to VMS. We are expecting to mothership to fly up to 100 flights between major maintenance. This is something also that is not really news to us, but I think that what is interesting is here, this sentence. With regards to the fleet expansion, we are in the concept design phase for our Delta class vehicles, which is also nothing new, because this is something that they said already in the last earnings call. But we are expecting to double our workforce to support our growth plans. Additionally, we are advanced discussion with leading aerospace manufacturers for strategic partnership for the production of our next generation mothership, and also a negotiation to lease a new assembly facility for our Delta class vehicle. So this is actually the most important sentence in this whole SPCE filing. I really believe that this is really giving us a long runway to building en masse vehicles, and that's why they need all this extra cash. Okay, they have already a lot of cash. They can sustain another 2.5 years, but with the half a $500 million more, they can either move another 6 quarters of runway, or they double the time. They halve the time where they want to achieve things, which is fantastic, right? So as we continue to build our fleet and facilities, our long-term plan is to develop multiple spaceports around the world, with the goal of operating 8 to 12 spaceships and 2 to 3 motherships per spaceport, and conducting 400 flights per year per spaceport. We know already about the goals. It's now the question how fast they can go there, and with more money they can reach those goals faster. And then also concurrently, we are also researching and developing new products and technologies to grow our company, whatever this is, okay? And then basically there's another part, or kind of interesting, part where they talk about this research possibilities, right? Not only human space flight, but people not only for entertainment to go up, but also for research. So this is quite interesting. Here they have some preliminary financial data. So they have already 933 million in the bank, and will add $500 million more, which is, I think, fantastic. Okay, it gives us a really big, runway. And that said, guys, going back to the shares, and now you see it's a little bit more relaxing here. I don't know how far it will drop, but what you're getting now is a $3 billion company that will have $1.5 billion in the bank. So you are getting half of the money back that you put in, because they have so much cash reserves. So this is the beauty about financial engineering, guys, okay? Those are the companies that usually be picked up. If this would be a profit-generating, revenue-generating company, Warren Buffett would be already picking on those stocks. I'm guaranteeing that, okay? So having so much cash on hand at this market cap is absolutely fantastic. Very, very strong fundamentals. So basically, if you're asking, oh, you know, this company will go bankrupt, it basically can't, okay? It will have zero debt. It will have many cash in the bank, which is, you know, obviously helpful to develop further business. Okay, so, okay, so people are asking about the link for the document. Let me just put it into the chat, and you can go through by your own as well. So, let me also give us some shout outs. So we have people from Sydney, we have people USA, New Jersey, Port Talbot, Zurich, Paris, Tapa, Taiwan, Malta, London. We have here people from Germany as well. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's the update, guys. All in all, I'm long term, and that's why this positive news that gives us more runway or shorter runway for developing things and scaling the spaceship fleet is fantastic. Okay, yeah, as Tim OFFON saying, this is a gift, get it while you can. This is a very rare mindset that people are having. You know, if stocks are going down, and this is the stock of a great company with a great story and great opportunity and a great runway, people always get their ego in front, their feelings, their emotions, and understand that, you know, this is very bad, you know, because the stock goes down. But sometimes it's the best thing as an investor that can happen to you. And with that said, you know, there's a question, what is your price, Danny? My price, meanwhile, is $18 per share on average, which is fantastic. Imagine now, end of January, I can buy more. The price maybe will go to 17 or 16. And then the stock just have to go to 32, for example. Doesn't have to go to 50 or 100. I'm not talking even about that. But with an average price of 18, the stock can go to 36, and, you know, I make double my money that I keep on investing, which would be phenomenal, okay? And that's the beauty about investing, okay? So, yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. I will leave you, obviously, with Elon Musk dancing here a little bit. All in all, guys, let me know and hit me up with comments, and follow me on Instagram to send me messages. I try to reply to all of them. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you later on with a brand new vlog. So stay tuned and take care. Don't forget to smash the like button as well.